up? What's up? What's up? And welcome to episode 23. We Poppin Champagne. Now, we have our host for this evening, our illustrious host for this evening, MIZZ El Paso.
Buenos días y buenas noches.
And tonight, Wu-Tang Forever.
Forever.
Ready to get that cream, Brittany.
I love Wu-Tang. I don't know if you guys remember, but when we went on our very first Sports Live Talk episode, when they had us on as guest hosts, we had to name like our three favorite rap artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wu-Tang was
Top
one of
five,
mine.
I think it was, yeah. And you said Wu-Tang Forever.
Forever.
And you got your champagne mommy right here. Don't get it confused with champagne poppy. This is much better. Maybe
You should probably be paired up with champagne poppy, though. Everybody would want to be paired up with that.
Yeah, you know what? Before I get my shout outs, I just want you to know I got my hair real big this evening to make sure and deflect Ms. El Paso's shade she's about to bring us. I don't know if it's going to catch it or catch it. It might catch it. It's going to catch your shade, and then I'm going to have to like.
Well, I'm going to say both of y'all are looking very lovely today, and I think it was because you knew the shade was coming. So good job. Good job.
Just bounce that shade right off my hair. All right. Before we get started with our cheers, I just super quick want to shout out Jade from Restore at River Oaks for giving me this glow up, beautiful skin that I am rocking. I did not wear any makeup to work today because the skin was so shiny and wonderful. That's my esthetician. And then Amber, also at Restore, had a major part of this because she gave me my drip with all the vitamins to keep me glowing and hydrated because I was absolutely very dehydrated after this weekend, which we will get into. Speaking of this weekend, we hope that Summer from the Adolphus Hotel in Dallas is listening.
Summer! Oh my God, I hope she's on.
I hope Summer's on. I'm going to write a little note and say, listen to episode 23. Summer welcomed us into the Adolphus Hotel, and she immediately subscribed to Sports Life Talk on YouTube.
And proceeded to watch all the episodes while we were there.
Exactly. We came downstairs and she's like, guys, I'm on episode 21. I'm like, wait, is she really seriously listening to?
Yeah, she was. She was dead serious. Because I thought I left my sunglasses there. So I had called and she answered. And I was like, hey, Summer, it's Brittany. She's like, hi, how can I help? I'm like, I might have left my sunglasses in the room. Can we double check that? And she's like, yeah, sure. I was actually just watching one of your videos. And just like, you're so awesome.
Well, Summer, this week Poppin Champagne is for you. Thank you for your support.
Yes, definitely.
Fantastic hotel. Fantastic hotel.
Best hotel in the nation, in my opinion.
I would 100% agree. I felt like a real rock star when I entered that hotel. It's top notch for sure.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but it was awesome. But then I cannot believe that Sports Live Talk recommended this place that we went to, Electric Shuffle.
Yes.
What's the name of it?
Electric Shuffle.
So there's one in England, right? And then one here.
One in London and one in Dallas.
It's the only one outside of London, which is pretty.
And there won't be another one, but they are opening up something in Houston. I don't remember what it's called. I'll have to go back. But it's not the same.
Correct.
But I'm sure it'll be awesome because the bar there, if you're in Dallas or you go to Dallas for work or need a place to go hang out, that place was fun.
And since we're talking about bottles, they have a brunch where you pay $50 and each person gets a full bottle of champagne. They get this breakfast, a DJ, an hour playing shuffle. It's like legit. It's really worth it. I don't understand why it's not packed.
Yeah, I guess we didn't say that the major concept of this is they have electric shuffle boards. So hence the name.
All over. I would say they have at least 30 of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. And every room is a different theme. They took us into the library, which was very cool, and the Miami room, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, before we go into what we're drinking tonight, I want to give a shout out to Brittany's family, Bree, Aaron, and Kristen. And Cameron is screaming hi at the screen. That's what Bree is saying. Thank you.
Hi, Cameron. Hi, Cameron. I love you so much.
Thank you, Big George, for joining. And thank you, Coach, also for joining us
What's
tonight.
up, George?
Yes. All right. So what are we drinking tonight?
All right. Well, I have the Buried Hatchet, but sorry, let me turn the can around. However, on nitro. So this is the bourbon barrel Buried Hatchet from Southern Star Brewery. And no lie, this is probably like $9 or $10 a can. However, it is well worth it. Aged in bourbon barrels, you have the bourbon taste. It is absolutely delicious. That's the Buried Hatchet bourbon barrel. And shout out to Southern Star, our sponsors of this podcast. They have just released a bombshell wit, which for those of you that don't speak German means wheat. It's a wheat beer.
That sounds amazing. And funny enough, I'm also drinking Southern Star. This is actually the last one of Krampus night.
Oh yeah.
I'm drinking the
extra. Those.
Well, I hope they bring it back next season. But I'm drinking the extra special bitter ale, which is very appropriate for all those bitter folks out there whose teams did not make it. So this one's for you. Brittany, what you drinking?
Well, I just want to say for everyone watching, because my mom doesn't know how to work YouTube, she just wanted to say hi from the Queen. So we'll give her a little
all hail.
All hail.
All hail, Miss Vicky.
I am drinking, because I haven't drank on any of the episodes yet. Have I? No, it's the first one. Drinking a red wine called Miomi. It's like $15, but it's such a good,
so good.
I just want a glass of wine, and you're not sharing it with anyone, and it's not for a dinner. It's just delicious.
Yeah, Ms. El Paso, Raider alert, Raider fan alert. Pat, he came back to see that body roll to that 1984 Raider song one more time.
One more time.
I mean, you never have to beg me to do it. I will do it anytime, anywhere, because it's that good of a song and it deserves a body roll. We wear the silver, we wear the black, don't get in our way. We wear the silver, we wear the black, you better listen to what we say. We rock the stadium with all my.
Oh, she went for an extra bar.
We wear the black, or we'll be coming after you.
Okay, so preach to all those Raiders fans out there. For every single time you get on a chat, Ms. El Paso has to do the 1984 Raiders song with the body roll. And that's now a set deal. So this is 2 episodes in a row. Thank you for joining us. We see you, Ken, Mr. Baseball Traveler out of Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining us. And Kimmy KD, who we finally got to meet on Friday night with our Sports Life Talk reunion. We can call it a reunion, right? Or meet and greet, whatever you want to call it.
A meet and greet, maybe?
I say reunion because it was like a family reunion. It felt like it.
It was like some of us have met a couple people, but not everyone's met everyone. And we just saw each other. We gave them hugs. It was like, hey, what's up? And then we went right into our lives and what was going on. And it was so fun. It's interesting that you can meet people through a platform like this that maybe you don't actually know in person. One, that's kind of cool for COVID because, you have a lot of meetings over the internet, but it's neat that we were able to get together and we meshed just as well as we meshed the first time we were invited on their podcast. So it was so fun. And I just think that we have developed something very special here.
Absolutely.
I totally agree. I'm sorry. You guys know when I'm laughing, it's because I'm watching the comments
I know. I was like,
And
stop
Ken said, Ms. El Paso with the talent portion of the show.
Hey, later this year, I'm going to be practicing. Seriously, I'm going to be coming out with some really good stuff. Just wait.
Which one's Miss Congeniality, Ken? Baseball Traveler.
Well, as he's getting to that, let's go to fact check against the glass.
Okay.
All right, Brittany, you go ahead and start.
I want to go last. I want to hear about the curse fact checks y'all have.
Oh, yeah, this edition is curses.
Curses for fact check against the glass.
So I love that everyone does I got the assignment, but I wasn't 100% successful with this assignment. But the first game, the first Super Bowl was played January 15th of 1967. You know, not that long ago, but kind of that long ago. But the average ticket today is $5,000. And that's probably like nosebleeds, right? In 1967, it cost $12 a ticket. With inflation and everything, the price of the ticket would have been $85.16.
Still too expensive for me.
I
like my $40.
You would definitely pay $85 to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
it depends who's playing.
No, it doesn't. If I didn't care who's playing this year, I want to be there for the halftime show.
Yes.
The halftime show.
We're not going to get into until next week.
Okay.
Yes.
We still have another week, so we're going to wait on that.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do my facts check. So this one's kind of new. According to the NFL Twitter, because they're so official, there was a new curse called the State Farm curse. And that was because Patrick Price and Rogers Rate ended up losing in their divisional rounds. And they added on Chris Paul was also on State Farm at one point, and he also didn't move forward. So now there's a new curse, and it's called the State Farm.
And Aaron Rodgers.
And Aaron Rodgers. So it's Patrick, because Patrick Mahomes did the Patrick Price, and then Aaron Rodgers was the Rodgers Rate.
Right, Rodgers Rate. Okay, sorry. Got it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, still, it's hilarious that now nobody's going to want to do the State Farm, or if they do, we're going to be like, oh, okay, they're not going to win.
All right, well, we'll get back to Mahomes, but when I think of curses, there's only one curse that is near and dear to my heart. And by the way, guys, curses are not facts. So, I mean, there can be facts about them, but they're called a curse for a reason, because it's like,
well, mine's a curse because it was the curse of inflation.
You can choose to, I like that. That was good. You can choose to believe it, or you can choose not to believe it. Right. But the only curse, and you've heard me say it, I will say it again. I hate goats. I hate goats. The animal goats, hate them. Do not ever invite me to go to goat yoga. That's stupid. You know that they poop all over you, by the way. I should have said defecate all over you. Absolutely disgusting. They're mean, and I hate them. So therefore, as Ms. El Paso said, ruined my segment. No, I'm just kidding. Curse of the Billy Goat, 1945, was when the owner of the Billy Goat Tavern in Chicago brought a goat to the Game 4 of the World Series for the Chicago Cubs. That goat was doing goat things, like eating people's crap and defecating all over the stadium and, being loud and obnoxious as goats are. I hate goats. So they asked.
Well, you like me, and I'm pretty loud and obnoxious.
He asked that. That's true, but you don't defecate all over my house. So, at least not yet. We'll get you a diaper if that ever happens. Depends. We'll get you some Depends.
Golden girls.
Defecate kind of sounds nasty, actually. Okay. Anyway, so I mean, okay, we're just gonna say shit. He shit all over the place. And
sorry, Mom, she hasn't seen the text yet.
So anyway, they asked him to leave. The owner of the Billy Goat Tavern said, "I will never come back, and the Cubs will never win a pennant. All right. Well, the last time that the Cubs had won a World Series was 1908. When did the Cubs win a World Series?
2017?
16. Very close. 108 years later. So I've got a fun fact for Houston, since we are in Houston, Texas. In 2003, which was the year of the goat for the Chinese Zodiac, 3 Chicago fans drove down to Houston, Texas, and tried to get a goat into Minute Maid Park.
You're lying.
I don't know who those 3 people are, but I mean, I feel like that 100%. I want to know who
why. So they then, of course, they didn't get in. So they pulled out a decree and they started reading, and they said that the curse of the goat is now over. Well, what else happened in 2003? In 2003 was the year of Steve Bartman. 5 outs to go to play in the World Series. Steve Bartman reaches out and grabs the foul ball from Moises Alou, and then the terror strikes from then on out. And the Cubs do not go to the World Series. The Marlins do, right? So this curse of the GOAT has just kept on. And it's so funny. If you actually look it up, there are a million different ways that people have tried to break the curse over the years. The year in 2016, actually, like, them trying to break the curse wasn't super interesting. It was like a vegan restaurant putting up signs saying, "Don't eat meat and it'll break the curse," which we know that didn't happen in Chicago. There's a thing that's called Chicago dog, and it probably has squirrel in it. So, I mean, you never know what's in a hot dog.
You never know. Unless you get a Hebrew National and you know it's an all beef.
Yeah.
Or if you go in the country and they offer you some stew, it could possibly have some possum in it.
Oh, definitely. Like raccoon, possum, squirrel, all that good.
It was actually really good.
Did you flash Ken's comment up? Because this is genius, Ken.
And 100%, I've been wanting to comment on it since he just did it.
Yeah, get after it. Get after it, girls. Get after it, Ken. That's going to bring us to the games, the playoff games. Great segue, Ken.
Thanks for working our show for us.
Yeah.
All right. So who do y'all have? Who do y'all have? Y'all have the Rams or the Bengals?
Oh, Bengals for me, 100%. Go everything Ohio and Ohio State.
But you know, what about that comment, Brittany, where he said it's not about where you ended, it's about where you started?
And what?
It's not about where you started, it's where you ended.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I was like,
No. He said it the opposite way. He was saying that he's an LSU Tiger, that he's not an Ohio State Buckeye.
Yeah, because he started at Ohio State and he finished in LSU.
Right.
Okay, well, there's a lot of other people on the team other than him. But there is something just very exciting because people give Ohio kind of a bad rap. They think it's, I don't know, flat and boring. There's nothing to do, and that's true.
Well, hey, why do you think we became so interesting?
What?
Why do you think that we became so interesting?
Because
we were bored and had nothing to do, so our imagination.
Absolutely. We found what to do. But I'm always going to root for Ohio, whatever the team is. You know, it's going to bring money to the state, and it's.
Even though he made that statement, you're still backing him.
I don't care. Okay. There's a lot of people that have played football on teams that said they would never play for another team, and when money's involved, people play for things. Period.
Well, I guess it's almost similar to Brady's goodbye post, where he doesn't even mention anything about the Patriots, but it's kind of subliminal with the picture of him playing against the Patriots when they won. So
you want to talk about throwing shade?
I mean, I was here for the pettiness. I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. What do you got, Elena? What do you think?
Okay, I really want the Bengals to win, but I'm picking the Rams.
You're picking the Rams.
This time I'm not going with feelings. I usually pick with my feelings, which is what a fan does. It's the wrong thing to do. And I mean, I'm not a fan of the Bengals. You all know I'm Dub Bears for life, but I'm going with the Rams. They overcame a lot to get where they're at, beating the 49ers, second straight NFL team to play at their home stadium for the Super Bowl. Like, I feel like this is all just kind of coming together for the Rams. And I'm a huge Odell Beckham Jr. fan. I mean, and Matt Stafford. So you can't feel for Matt Stafford, and this is where my emotions come in, because the poor guy was losing for the Lions for how many years, and never
That's
ever.
what happens when you play sports in Michigan.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you play sports in Michigan. So, you know, it can't say OBJ is Bay. I totally agree with that. But that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Rams, and but I do hope the Bengals win, but I'm picking the Rams.
You're picking the Rams. Okay.
Okay.
And just quick fact about Odell is that he swerved that Madden curse. He's one of the few that actually swerved that Madden curse. They were talking about that today too. They were saying Brady is on the 22 Madden cover, and they were wondering if that caused it was the Madden curse that caused him to retire early.
Yeah. Another curse for you. There you go.
Yeah, I'm Bengals all the way. I mean, I started with them. I didn't start with them, but you know, I feel like they're a little bit of the underdogs. I want Cincinnati to see something other than Ohio State, which I don't think.
You also know my rule that.
I mean, there's also the Browns, so you know.
I picked the Cardinals to win the Super Bowl after the first season game, and the Rams beat the Cardinals. And you guys know my rules. I know you don't agree with them, but I have to cheer for the team that beat the team that I picked, or that's my team. So if they would have beat the Bears, then I'd be cheering for the team that beat the Bears, because I want to lose to a winner, not another loser.
Oh,
okay. Story of my life.
I like it. All right. Well, so really quickly, because we have a lot of other things we need to get to, I'm going to do celebrity gossip. Okay. All right, celebrity gossip. And let me get into.
Wait a second. You know what? We can go long tonight, but I want to know, you're not going to throw any shade on Coach, myself, and the Bakari Foundation for us picking Kansas City?
No, because I think you guys learned your lesson. You posted it on Instagram for the world to see, and that was satisfaction enough. I was like, Thank you for validating me. Hundreds of people will see it. Please go and like that post, because you will see I called it.
Okay.
I forgot to make my picks during the pigskin on ESPN. I was like, damn it.
Shout out to Goodfellas and Bad Girls Pigskin. Don't forget to make your picks this week. I'm not making that mistake. I gotta brag for a second, because Misty forgot to make her picks. I moved from 8th out of 9th place to 4th place.
And now I'm pretty much last place.
It's not all because of you. It's because I made the right picks the next time, but still.
Well, we'll see what happens.
I have 2 comments. One, we all know that the love of my life is no longer playing football. He lost the other day. He's just such a beautiful specimen of a man. He's just wonderful. I love him. And I was so sad I wasn't on last week to be able to talk about him. But
all right. Well, Jimmy G.
the Super Bowl. It's over for me. It's over.
Okay, Jimmy G. All right. No, I really need to get into I need to be very serious right now. This is the celebrity gossip thing that I'm about to tell you guys is like, I need to not smile when I say this, because I know a lot of people, women and men, are going to be really upset about this, and it's already been out there. And I don't feel like I need to pull the wound, or not the wound, the Band-Aid off your wound, but I have to do it. A couple of days ago, Riri said she was pregnant by A$AP Rocky. All those men.
By the way, Mom, Riri means Rihanna. And she's an artist, singer.
All those men who were like, Rihanna's going to be my girl. I have a chance. It's going to happen. You are all now stepdaddies. So now you got to figure out how to be a stepdaddy. You're no longer going to be the one to impregnate her. You got to figure out how to be a stepdaddy. So, and many of you probably already have kids yourself. So it's going to be a whole blended family. So really work that out. But I'm sorry to say that she is pregnant. She's probably going to get married to him or something. I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm sad. If anybody who didn't hear that news, I'm sorry to have to deliver that right now through Sports Live Talk. The other thing is, so on a better news, this is my only other thing I'm going to talk about. On a higher note, for those who are going to Vegas, I have some fantastic news for you. Crazy House number 3 is now accepting Bitcoins for lap dances. And this is all to avoid any type of COVID, anything, you getting affected with COVID. So now just make sure your Wi-Fi is set up perfectly so that you can go ahead and Bitcoin your lap dance, girl, and have a great old time in Las Vegas.
Wait, I'm not following. Okay.
Yeah.
I
lost this again.
We got to get more explicit here.
Okay. Crazy
It's a strip club, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy Horse
You
is,
said they're avoiding
is a strip club.
COVID by accepting Bitcoin, but yet they're still getting lap dances.
Yes. But you're not supposed to touch the girls. They're
I
just
just
supposed to
wanted to make sure I understood that correctly. That's all.
I don't know what
Supposedly-
that place is in Vegas because I've only been to Spearmint Rhino. So,
Just asking for a few clarifications.
I mean,
Yeah,
I've never had a
to
lap
clarify.
dance, but from what I've seen on TV, I think they're supposed to have their back towards you, so they're not really like.
So from
spinning
what you
on
see on TV, okay, we'll go there. So by the way, Hammer's House and Raider Nation has invited us on this podcast to come out to Vegas for the NFL draft this year.
I thought you were going to say they invited us to Crazy Horse. I was going to say, what?
Well, you know where we will all probably end up. Let's just
Mom, that means we'll end up at the hotel bar just having some drinks and then we'll go to bed.
Well, I'm going to need somebody to send me some Bitcoins because I ain't got none. So I'm going to be poor as hell and I'm not going to be able to get no lap dances. So send me your Bitcoin so Miss El Paso can have a lap dance off camera, obviously.
All you're getting is a guaranteed piece of shit, Kurt. His comment. It's a Tommy Boy quote.
All right, let's go to the player anthem. Elena.
All right, player anthem tonight is Someday You Will Find Patrick.
Keep singing.
Caught beneath the landslide of a Britney Champagne supernova in the sky. The player anthem goes out to Patrick Mahomes and his wife Britney for that spray heard around the nation.
Yeah.
He shook up that champagne and cursed her husband's team to not make it to the Super Bowl.
100%.
Champagne Supernova by Oasis, which was released in 1996. And
I wasn't even born yet.
In case you all did not hear, there is a huge 90s party happening March 11th at the Bronze Peacock Room. Maybe you'll get to hear that song. I rewrote it for Patrick and Brittany tonight. Baseball travelers used to hearing Ms. El Paso sing. I took the mic for 1 second this evening. So, yeah, player anthem goes out to you, Brittany, because your man's going to be caught beneath that landslide from that champagne spray.
And by the way, it doesn't mean me because my man is Jimmy G and he's not playing. So.
Right. But I would like to say that I also called that they were going to lose because she popped that champagne way too early.
Which is why my player anthem was actually dedicated to you, Ms. El Paso. I'm recapping what you said the last show. So.
You know what? I mean, I had it here, but I feel like I just have to bring it out now. Okay. All right. Thank you for crowning me, Elena.
There it is. Guys, if you ever want to know what to pick, call Ms. El Paso. She might forget to make her own picks.
Fantasy football league number 3.
When she does pick them, she's right.
How much money did you win in fantasy football?
$50.
Oh, I won $5.
$50 you didn't have before.
All right. So, Brittany, I know you have a very big announcement to make.
Well, I do. And it's very, it's not really an announcement, but it's more of a asking. My sister-in-law was recently diagnosed with colon cancer. And so she's been going through chemo. She's on her second round of chemo, and she's doing chemo every other week. And then it's like 4-5 hours on Tuesdays. Anyways, it's a lot. You know, I have my nieces and my nephew. They're little. She can't do anything. And so they are here, O'Brien's Ice House in League City, which I know is super far for everyone, but there will be like a place to donate. They are having a benefit for her on March 12th, which is the day after the 90s party. And I would appreciate anybody coming out, even if it's just a minute. It would mean a lot to my family and I. This is the closest that we've been to losing someone so close in our, in our age, not like grandparents or anything like that. So, yeah. Other than that, just pray for her. I'd appreciate that too.
Bree is on the chat, so you can send well wishes to her right now on the chat live.
Yes, good. She's always on. She has been always on. I think every single time.
Yeah, thank you, Bree, and we hope that you're feeling okay. We hope that you're feeling better. We know you've got this. It's going to be a great benefit. We got you. We got you.
Absolutely.
She knows.
And so before we get off, there's if you're in Houston, there's a huge event at the Post. It is a sports documentary 2-day event. They're going to be showing all these sports documentaries. The one I really want to see is on Stephon Marbury. And they have like an NFL athletic lounge. I don't know what that means, but I feel like I need to be in there. I'm probably going to wear my Raiders shirt, which I just got in the mail. It's a vintage one. And so I'm going to probably be there Friday or Saturday, but anybody who's out in Houston, this might be a really good event to hit up. So definitely hit that up. And Elena, take it away.
Well, I got one more thing. Happy first day of Black History Month.
Yes.
It is February 1st. And I'd like to give a shout out to Tasha, owner, entrepreneur, badass babe of Her Grails. So she owns her own sneaker company, and she built it from the ground up. She is having 3 events this weekend in Houston. Friday night's already sold out, so sorry for all those that slept on that. You can't make it. Saturday night, we are going to the spot because she is having a party at the spot on Emancipation. I believe it's the new spot, not the old spot.
It's the new spot.
It's the new spot. Okay, thank you, Misty. Or Ms. El Paso. And then on Sunday, she's actually having a pre-show deal at the Houston Rockets. So you can go to hergrails.com, get those tickets. The party at the spot is free. Anyone can come. It's for guys and girls because a lot of her stuff are female only. But this one is definitely both. And shout out to Tasha. You're doing big things. Thank you for being my friend at the Dax media party. I really appreciated it. We had a great conversation. It was awesome to meet you, and you're just the bomb. And happy Black History Month. And then thank you to everyone on the chat because the chat was popping tonight. I see you, Katie. Damn it, we hadn't said anything to you yet, but we see you on the chat. It's been too long. You're at our first show, so we really appreciate you being on as well. And always thank you to the Baseball Traveler, Raiders Nation, Coach, Sports Life Talk family, Kimmy. What do? You subscribe. That's what you got to do. You have got to subscribe. We need 1,000 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed right now, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button. And then please follow all of us on Instagram. That's Sports Life Talk, Dresses and Salted Pretzels, and Ms. El Paso. And you can also follow Her Grails on Instagram as well.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Adios.
Adios, muchachos.